Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Saira Mujtaba. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi shares his ideas on security with top brass of police and intelligence agencies in Bhubaneswar. Cyclonic storm Fangel crosses North Tamil Nadu and Puducherry coast with a wind speed of 70 to 80 km per hour, likely to weaken into deep depression. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath discuss major road projects for Mahakumbh beginning next month. US President-elect Donald Trump nominates Indian-American Kash Patel to lead Federal Bureau of Investigation. India beat Chinese Taipei 16-0 in Men's Junior Hockey Asia Cup in Muscat, Oman. And PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen enter finals of Syed Modi International Badminton Tournament in Lucknow. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi shared his ideas and suggestions on various aspects of policing and security with top brass of police and intelligence agencies in Bhubaneswar yesterday. Mr. Modi attended the annual 3-day All India Directors General and Inspectors General of Police Conference being held in Odisha. The Prime Minister will attend the security conference for the second consecutive day today. Yesterday, Mr. Modi interacted with the country's police and intelligence brass on the second day of the closed-door conference. A diverse range of national security issues pertaining to anti-India forces using technology to disrupt India's growth, conventional challenges such as cross-border terrorism and smuggling, radicalization activities in the hinterland, left-wing extremism, etc. were deliberated upon at length. Mr. Modi is learned to have given his suggestions on various aspects of policing, which will be sent to all the states and union territories and central agencies as actionable points for implementation in the next 1 year. The security brass apprised the Prime Minister of the progress on various security issues discussed during last year's conference held in Jaipur. In a social media post, Mr. Modi said he had a productive first day at the DGP-IGP conference in Bhubaneswar. Having attended the conference regularly for the past 11 years, Mr. Modi has repeatedly asked the chiefs of police to transform their departments into a modern and world-class force in line with the country's improving global profile. Cyclonic storm Fangel made landfall along Tamil Nadu and Puducherry coast between Karaikal and Mahabalipuram last night. It crossed North Tamil Nadu and Puducherry coast between 10:30 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. as a cyclonic storm with wind speed of 70 to 80 km per hour, gusting to 90 km per hour. It will continue to move west-southwestward slowly and weaken gradually into a deep depression. The cyclone has triggered heavy rains accompanied by gusty winds, which lashed northern Tamil Nadu and neighbouring Puducherry. A report.
Following the landfall of the cyclone, air traffic services has been restored after 14 hours this morning. State government-owned buses have started operating the services. Coastal areas have experienced heavy rains and almost recorded around 20 centimeters, and in some places over 20 centimeters of rain have been recorded. According to authorities, rail services will be restored after clearing the water in the train tracks. 3 people have been electrocuted yesterday in rain-related incidents in Chennai. Surplus waters in the reservoirs have been released. People have been asked to contact the toll-free numbers to express their grievances. 500 medical camps will be held in 7 districts where cyclone was active. District collectors have been asked to attend to the grievances of the people battered by the rains. Chennai and surrounding areas are experiencing light showers with overcast, gloomy skies. Joy, Akashvani reporting from Chennai.
Our Puducherry correspondent reports that heavy rain lashed the region under the influence of Fangel.
Puducherry and adjoining places are receiving torrential rain since yesterday afternoon. The relentless rains have caused waterlogging in several areas, toppled trees and snapped power lines. Due to waterlogging, people are stranded at their homes and other places. Disaster relief measures are in full operation with the National Disaster Response Force and Coast Guard leading the rescue and relief operations. People from low-lying areas have been safely evacuated to relief centers where food, water and other essential amenities have been arranged. Relief supplies are also being distributed to those affected but not housed in shelters. In a high-level meeting chaired by Chief Secretary Dr. Sharat Chauhan yesterday, officials reviewed ongoing relief and disaster management efforts. The Electricity Department is restoring power in affected areas. The Fisheries Department confirmed that all fishing boats have been secured. This is Bipin Asnath, Puducherry.
Union Minister Nitin Gadkari and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath reviewed the progress of critical road infrastructure projects in the state, particularly those aimed at facilitating Mahakumbh, scheduled to begin in Prayagraj next month. The review covered multiple projects, including widening of the 63.17-kilometre Raebareli-Prayagraj National Highway, construction of 4-lane bypasses at 4 locations, a 7.6-kilometre segment of the Prayagraj Inner Ring Road, and the development of a 6-lane bridge parallel to an existing one over the Ganga River at Phaphamau. The Mahakumbh Mela will be held at Prayagraj from 13th January to February 26. The world's largest religious congregation is expected to see a footfall of more than 43 crore pilgrims this time, according to official estimates. Both leaders emphasized the timely completion of all ongoing works, instructing officials to ensure their readiness by December 25 this year, with strict adherence to quality and safety standards. The much-awaited oath-taking ceremony of the newly elected Mahayuti government in Maharashtra will take place on 5th December at 5 p.m. at Mumbai's Azad Maidan. In a social media post, BJP Maharashtra President Chandrasekhar Bawankule said that Prime Minister Modi will attend the ceremony.
माननीय पंतप्रधान नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में महाराष्ट्र में महायुति को ऐतिहासिक विजय मिला है, महायुति को मिला है और महायुति सरकार का शपथ ग्रहण समारोह माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी के उपस्थिति में मुंबई के आजाद मैदान पर 5 दिसंबर को 5 बजे होगा.
Minister of Railways Ashwini Vaishnav said the centre is focusing on aligning academic education with industrial demand to create greater employment opportunities for the Indian youth. Addressing the second convocation of Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya, the country's first logistics university in Vadodara, the minister expressed confidence that the university will be among the top 10 universities in the country within the next 5 years.
प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने देश की जिम्मेदारी संभालने के तुरंत बाद में मेक इन इंडिया का एक बहुत बड़ा आंदोलन चालू किया. गुजरात में बड़ौदा के पास प्लास्टर की जो फैक्ट्री है वो एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण फैक्ट्री है. ये 2019 में फैक्ट्री बनी. आज दुनिया के सबसे जो कॉम्प्लेक्स ट्रैक मेंटेनेंस की मशीनें होती हैं वो सारी यहाँ पे बनती है. यहाँ से एक्सपोर्ट भी होता है. ये प्लांट गति शक्ति विश्वविद्यालय के साथ भी जुड़ गया है.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download the News on AIR app. Welcome back. You're listening to Morning News. After months of hectic preparations, Nagaland is all set to host its famed Hornbill festival at the Naga heritage village Kisama, which is about 12 kilometers away from the state capital, Kohima. The 10-day cultural extravaganza will begin today and culminate on the 10th of December. This year marks the 25th anniversary of the Hornbill festival, which took flight in the year 2000. It was initially a 3-day event before being extended to 10 days in view of huge traction it received from visitors. Today, it has turned into a major tourist attraction with people from various states flocking in to witness the rich cultural heritage and tradition of the state. A report.
This year's festival will host dignitaries and representatives from nations including the Wales, the United States, Japan and Peru, along with participation from Indian states like Sikkim and Telangana as partners. The official inauguration of the festival will take place at 4 p.m. today with ambassadors from partner countries as honored guests. World-renowned musician Dr. A.R. Rahman will lead the entertainment segment, lending a star-studded appeal to the festivity. Chief host of the festival will be Nagaland Governor Ganasant. Host will be Chief Minister Nupurio. Festival host will be Temjani Imna Along, and tribal guest will be Kohima village head Jibi Meadow Karitsa. This 10-day festival is a convergence of all 17 tribes of Nagaland, offering visitors an immersive experience into the tribal life, local food, traditional games, music and dances, along with the finest handicrafts and textiles and many more. For Akashvani News, Asonyo from Kohima.
World AIDS Day is being observed today to raise public awareness about acquired immunodeficiency syndrome or AIDS. The day also provides an opportunity for people to unite in the fight against HIV and to show support for those living with HIV. Union Health and Family Welfare Minister J.P. Nadda will inaugurate the World AIDS Day 2024 event in Indore, Madhya Pradesh today. More from our correspondent.
This World AIDS Day will emphasize awareness and rights-based approaches to treatment and eliminate HIV/AIDS by 2030. This year, the program will feature impactful activities such as an innovative exhibition showcasing key programmatic components like the digital ecosystem adopted by NACO, community engagement, achievements made through the campaign-based approach, and a variety of handcrafted items made by the beneficiaries. The event will also include the launch of NACO's theme song. The event will bring together diverse stakeholders including policymakers, representatives from government, civil society, communities, youth and development partners. Sanjeev Sharma, Akashvani News, Bhopal.
U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has nominated Indian-American Kash Patel to lead the Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI). With this appointment, Mr. Patel became the second Indian-American to be picked in his cabinet. In a social media post last night, Mr. Trump said, Kash Patel will serve as the next director of the FBI. He said Kash is a brilliant lawyer, investigator, and America First fighter who has spent his career exposing corruption, defending justice, and protecting the American people. Moving on to the world of sports, we have updates from badminton and hockey. A report.
At the Syed Modi International Tournament in Lucknow, top Indian shuttlers PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen have reached into the finals. The final matches will be held this afternoon, where PV Sindhu will take on China's Wu Lua Yu in women's singles final, while Lakshya Sen will play against Singapore's Jia Heng Jason Tae in the men's singles final. In mixed doubles, Dhruv Kapila and Tanisha Krasto will challenge Thailand's duo of Dechapol Puvana Rukro and Supisara Pevsampran for the title. Next update is from hockey, where at Men's Junior Asia Cup in Muscat, Oman, Indian team thrashed Chinese Taipei 16-0 in their Pool A match yesterday. Dilraj Singh scored 4 goals while Roshan Kujur hit hat-tricks. The win kept India at the top of Pool A with 9 points. India will now take on Korea in their next match today. Chirag Jha, Akashvani News, Delhi.
External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has expressed his grief over the murder of Indian student Nukara Pusaiteja in the USA. In a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar stated that the Indian consulate in Chicago is providing all possible assistance to the family. The air quality in the national capital, Delhi, continues to remain in the very poor category, with an average air quality index AQI of 317 as of 6 a.m. this morning. According to the CPCB, some areas of the city have breached the 350 AQI levels. AQI Delhi's Shadipur station was recorded at 372, Nehru Nagar at 349, Punjabi Bagh at 334, Okhla Phase 2 at 319, IGI Airport at 299 and Lodhi Road at 247. IMD has forecast Delhi and surrounding NCR are likely to experience smog and shallow fog during the night and morning hours over the next 2 days. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Saira. Papers have widely noticed the Prime Minister's remarks shared at the Conference of Directors General and Inspectors General. PM shares ideas on security with police chiefs and intelligence brass. Papers have also noticed disturbing developments taking place in Bangladesh. Sunday Times reports 2 more monks held after meeting jailed Chinmoy. PCB likely to agree to hybrid mode for C25, headlines a Sunday Statesman, adding under the hybrid model, all matches involving India in the tournament would be played in Dubai. Cyclone Fangel batters North Tamil Nadu coast, 3 dead in Chennai, reports a Hindu. The Sunday Tribune writes, Maharashtra government swearing in on December 5, Sena hints at Shinde's big decision. And finally, if you've been imagining yourself wearing the graduation cap and gown on your convocation, it's time to reimagine yourself in Indian attire. The Sunday Express writes, goodbye cap and gown, welcome kurta and sari. And with that, it's back to you, Saira.
Thanks, Subhadra. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi shares his ideas on security with top brass of police and intelligence agencies in Bhubaneswar. Cyclonic storm Fangel crosses North Tamil Nadu and Puducherry coast with a wind speed of 70 to 80 km per hour, likely to weaken into deep depression. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari and UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath discuss major road projects for Mahakumbh beginning next month. US President-elect Donald Trump nominates Indian-American Kash Patel to lead the FBI. India beat Chinese Taipei 16-0 in Men's Junior Hockey Asia Cup in Muscat, Oman. And PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen enter finals of Syed Modi International Badminton Tournament in Lucknow. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a great day.